Going on, guys? If you see me lean over, I have a microphone trying to help the echo. I'm actually going to hold it. It's going to be easier because it's a pretty bad mic. It doesn't pick up much, and I don't want you to have to blast the volume. So, holding the microphone today. Before we get started, many of you know I was hacked. A couple of my accounts. One of them was my BitConnect account. If you're signed up under me, go change your sponsor. I don't want the hackers to get paid more, so go change your sponsor from what it was, where it's mine, to my friend Ryan Hildreth. I'll leave his little code in the description. His is, let me see, he sent it to me. His is Ryan Hildreth 95. Go change your sponsor to him, support him. He has YouTube all about Bitcoin and whatnot. Most of you know him already. So if you use my BitConnect, go switch your sponsor to his. You can switch them really easy. And let's jump right into this video. So today's a pretty interesting video for you guys. Again, I hope it's not echoing. I'm gonna go buy a rug tomorrow so it stops echoing, but I thought the mic would help and worth a try. So let's do it. So one thing I'm surprised more people haven't asked me about is doing almost like, it's like social media marketing, but for Amazon for businesses. Many businesses, whether they're on ground or wherever they are, aren't on Amazon. And it would be super easy to charge it's the same structure as social media marketing would be, the whole Tai Lopez thing that you saw a lot of people doing for a couple months. It would be that same structure, but now you're the Amazon expert. You know how to do it. So let's say you don't want to start with your own money on Amazon, and you want to go do this for other companies. You can, if you have the knowledge. Again, like the course teaches, whatever it is a little different if you want to do it like this. This was actually one of the things I was thinking about doing when I was just doing Amazon, nothing else, no YouTube. And I actually went to a couple companies, talked to them, showed them what I could do, had a couple interested, but then I started YouTube instead because I didn't like the going out and selling part. But if that's you, this is something you could do. So there's a lot of stores on ground with a lot of products, and that's the only way they're getting traffic in their store. They're happy making 100, 200,000 a year in profit, but not knowing everything's moving online, they could capture 10 times more sales for a tenth of the work and way less cost and less risk. So they already have the inventory, they have the extra. It's just setting it up and knowing what to do. So if this is something you guys are interested, let me know, and I can make more videos on this and make this a series, because this is a pretty cool idea. And I'm really surprised not many more people thought about this or talked to me about it much. I know there's people that do this, but a lot of times it's for giant companies, when you should be going after the smaller ones, and you can scale it up. And a lot of this is outsource. You can outsource. So one example, I just want to show you this store. Now, I don't know if this is like an on-ground store, physical store, but just what's potential with this store. So they have how many listings? 1, 2, 3. They have 10 pages of listings, so they have over 100 listings. And if I pull the Jungle Scout for them, you can see what kind of sales they're doing. So they're averaging, let's pretend, so their average sale price is about $30. Let's just say $10 of that is profit. And their average monthly sales is $519 for the first 16. So let's just say okay, we'll say the first 10 listings all get 500 sales. So 5,000 sales right there from one of 10 pages at $10 profit. That's 50,000 profit right there. So let's say you go say, hey, I'll set this up for you. I'll work on getting them ranked, getting them reviews. Again, you can outsource setting it up, the tedious stuff. You just have to know the back end stuff like this. And you give me 10% of your profit. No extra costs, no nothing. I only make money if you make money. Now, again, you can structure this other ways where, okay, $1,000 initial setup fee, and then I charge $1,000 a month to manage it, and then 10% of profit. Or you can work it out however you want. Usually the profit thing works out well, but 10% of one of their 10 pages is 5,000 profit a month from this one. Now, this is a big store, and they are in a competitive but high sale niche, but you can see the potential. Let's just say each listing they have gets 100 sales a month, even though their average is 500. Actually, let's look at the second page real quick and see what it is. So 500 on this page. Let's see what their second page is on sales. Now, these are all their products. I'm in their store. Now, you can see they don't have tons of reviews. They have decent sized reviews. And still, the average sales on the next page, even if you're getting a couple sales a day when they have this many SKUs, 100. Okay, average price, let's say their profit is $10 again, 100 sales, another 16 listings. So what was that? 1,600 sales, $10 profit. That's another $16,000 for these listings. Again, if you're managing it, another $1,600 a month right there from that page, and so on. And when you're doing this many SKUs, one is bound to really pick up. Now, I know what you're saying. They have that many products. How do they fulfill them? How do they send it all in? What you do, this is the initial work. It is a little work up front. It's more than Amazon FBA, but it's a cool, different kind of strategy. Is you can go look at kind of what products they have, their catalog. I'm sure they'll have a list, or if they have their own online store, and you can see what products they have, and you can go search the different niches and see where you think you could rank them, where they could get sales, and then kind of go from there and start those with a couple units in FBA or merchant fulfilled. I prefer sending a couple units of multiple, maybe the top 10 products you start with, and you slowly scale it out just to test. That way, there's not really any risk involved for them. It's not a lot of work. But then they can just have whoever sends them inventory for their store straight to Amazon. You create the shipping plan. And again, I know it sounds like a lot of work, but you can have people doing those things for you, outsourcing, creating the listings, and maybe you go in and tweak a couple of things. You can have them creating the shipping plans. You can have them dealing with the orders back and forth. I'm sure they have people doing that already. And then you can manage PPC. And it ends up not being a ton of work except for the initial little upfront, which again can be outsourced for very cheap. But it's relatively easy to do. And this works for many, many stores. Like I was saying, I mean, if you're doing this store, you're probably bringing in 20, 30,000 profit a month yourself because they're making 200 to 300,000 profit a month. Not to mention if you're doing initial setup fees and whatnot, and it's reoccurring. That's why I love. Once you have them set up here, they're doing those numbers every single month. So you're just managing it now. They're pay-per-click, making sure their listings are good, not adding anything else. Probably takes you a couple hours a month, and you're now making that 16,000 every month again, and that's just from one store. And maybe you're paying $1,000, $2,000 a month to have other people manage it. So you're the manager up here, and you're micromanaging these people, and you can scale it pretty big. There's some companies that do this, but they charge a ton. One of them is Gary Vee, but they do all e-commerce, but they do big stores. So you can go after the smaller ones, just like social media marketing. It's the same kind of concept and strategy, just tailored towards this. And Amazon's so easy to sell to them. Social media, they kind of know, they're confused. They're like, oh, I could get my daughter's friend to do that for me. She does social media because she has an Instagram. They don't get it. With Amazon, they're already intimidated by Amazon. I'm sure they've thought of it most of the time. They know Amazon's there. Sometimes they don't know they can sell on Amazon, but Amazon's an easy sell compared to social media marketing because they know they should be on there a lot of times, but Amazon's intimidating because of the shipping plan, the other stuff, because they don't know what they need to do, but you do for them. So you can go and say, what if I could get your product in front of 300 million customers? Do you think you could get more sales than on your store here? They'd say, yeah, but isn't that expensive? No, it's free on Amazon. You pay $40 a month. I can get your products in front of that many people. And your worst case is maybe you sell one of 10 products at $10 profit. You just made $100 and you cost $40 a month to set up. That's it. So it's an easy sell. When I was going in, they have to be dumb to really say no, especially if you're no fees up front, other than if they don't trust you. So obviously, learn sales a little bit. You don't have to, but it's relatively an easy sell, especially if you tell them exactly how you're going to do everything, lay it out. Again, it's the same structure as social media marketing pretty much, but geared towards Amazon. Now, again, I got pretty deep into this. This is what I was going to do right before YouTube, but I decided not to. So if you guys are interested in hearing more on this, I can make this a little series for you guys. Just let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this or if you have questions about this. And again, the whole BitConnect thing, if you're already under me, please go change yours to Ryan's. If you're not already subscribed to him, go subscribe to him too. And let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe.